Absolutely buzzing. And there is no need to overthink or overanalyze that performance. We got the job done. Every single player put in a shift. I couldn't genuinely turn around and tell you one player just shirked responsibility tonight. It was a team performance, and I was just pleased to see us not be afraid to put that ball long, put it into the corner, percentages, and work off of that. And Solanke that just ran himself into the ground, and I'm pleased he got the goal. I was nervous for him taking that penalty, but I'm pleased he did that. And look, I could go throughout the pitch, but what was nice to see was it was a team performance, and we had a strategy, and we rode our luck, of course we did. But you're in a semi-final, so it doesn't matter now. I'm going to put this one out there. I think Porro and Udogi were brilliant tonight because they understood their roles. They understood the responsibility not to get caught too far up the pitch. They weren't afraid, as I say, Porro especially, to go long. And I think they get a lot of criticism and they do get caught out a lot of times. But I think they both put in a shift tonight. And I said it last time out against Wolves, but I've been impressed with Mattis Tell's energy, his enthusiasm, getting on the ball. He's confident. He's trying to make something happen. And I think it was a good performance from him tonight again. Honestly, the amount of work rate that these players put in, Solanke up top, Bergvall, I think that was a very mature performance today. It wasn't one of his more exciting ones, but he was always there in the area to clear something. I know they went 100 foot up in the air, but he was there. Bentancur did all the boring stuff. Maddison in spells in that first half, and it was obviously a stonewall penalty for me. I'm surprised they took so long to come to that conclusion. He was clattered by the goalkeeper. So I think every single player had a role to play, and they did so, and at least it come to fruition, and we've got through to the semi-finals. And I think Ange Postecoglou deserves a lot of praise for the way we approached that game tonight. It was always going to be a hostile atmosphere. I think the players managed that. They handled it well. We played percentage football when we needed to, just going long. There wasn't this constant naivety in trying to overplay it. Of course, there's going to be moments. But I think, as I say, Ange, he gets a lot of stick. And I've criticised him last 2 to 4 weeks, saying that we need to do better. But we put in a performance that was typical cup knockout football. And as I say, he deserves a lot of praise for that and for getting the team to play as a unit. Substitutions, I felt they were late at the time, but we made the subs that we needed to make. Sarr, Danso, for example, and we're into the semi-finals. As I say, so Tottenham fans, what were your thoughts on that performance tonight?